Ice Spice has just officially ended her career after her disgusting behavior at a recent performance where she turned up 30 minutes late to perform only 3 songs. Absolutely disgusting behavior. And the best part is that it really seems like this might really be the end of Ice Spice, as for the past couple months, the entire internet has been documenting her fall off and completely bashing her.
Ice Spice loses 27 million listeners on Spotify, so Ice Spice done went from 45 million listeners on Spotify to 18. I wonder why that is. Could it be them barbs done left? Could it be that, right? See, this is what happens when you bite the hand that feeds you.
So let's go all the way back to the beginning of her downfall, where it pretty much all started after she dropped her stinky album Y2K, which severely underperformed, with some saying that it completely flopped. I mean, just look at this one video which says that her album underperformed by 392%. Yikes. I mean, I guess this is what happens when you blow up, because you can shake your gat. I mean, seriously, isn't that the only thing she is known for? Maybe she should go start an OnlyFriends instead of a music career. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't want to completely downplay her career because she has been really successful, especially in the short time she has been around. I mean, just in 2023, she had 8 singles on the Hot 100 Billboard, with 4 of them cracking into the top 10. Absolutely insane. So even with her having a relatively successful career, you may be wondering, where did this downfall even start? Well, honestly, I think the first crack in her career was when she started beefing with American rapper Latto, which Ice Spice decided to diss on her hit song Think You the Fart. Fans thought the Bronx rapper was taking shots at Latto due to a specific line. On the track, Ice raps, "I got my foot on they necks, I can't let up, she all on the floor, told her get up," which could be a reference to Latto's hit single, Put It On Dayfloor, which was released in 2023. Now, Latto wouldn't respond to these disses kindly and would send shots back at Spice.
No, I'm just recording a TikTok. She don't be that deep. And on my mother, if I did see that video behind me, I still would have proceeded. The fuck a bitch gonna do to me? Y'all need to stop this hoe. She's lying and she's her hand and the rocks in her hand. Who?
But this was really just the beginning, as things would continue getting worse for Spice, as one of her former high school friends would begin exposing her text messages between them online, which didn't make Spice look good. Firstly, this girl Baby Storm would expose Spice for calling Nicki Minaj delusional and ungrateful, and if there is a certain type of community you don't mess with, it's the Nicki Minaj Barbs. So obviously, this was a terrible look for Spice, as one of the biggest songs of her career is with Nicki. Baby Storm would also add that Ice Spice did everything in her power to make sure her career wouldn't take off, also making her look like a terrible friend, and things would just keep on getting worse and worse for Spice. So after this, of course, she would release her debut album, Y2K, which firstly contained tracks, which is very little for something you call an album, and secondly, well, only 6 of those 10 tracks were actually new tracks. The others were just old singles she decided to re-release, which obviously discouraged the public and made her fans upset. And the album was absolutely flamed online, with it receiving basically only negative reviews.
And now that we're here, it feels like such a nothing burger. The hooks are basic, the features are forgettable, the instrumentals, I would say, are pretty typical for her at this point. The biggest bangers on this thing have been out for months now, because even if we are getting 10 songs on this thing, I don't feel like we're getting 10 fresh, interesting, distinct ideas, mostly because the vast majority of everything on this record is so recycled and self-referential. As Miss Spice hits most of these songs with the same flows we've heard again and again and again, same vocal deliveries, same drill-influenced grooves, a lot of third-person references to herself being a baddie, the fact that she's thick, people she's better than or flirting with. Also, of course, a heaping helping of poop and diaper jokes.
Not only did it get negative reviews, but it also performed really badly, selling a super low 28,000 units in its first week. Considering she had features from Central C, Travis Scott, and Gunna, it was disappointing.
I think that this doesn't help Ice Spice. Her selling 20K first week, whether it was an EP or whatever, it breaks the illusion of how hot you think she is. Most of these artists live on illusion, right? Especially from, look, you go on her Instagram, you look at the likes, you look at the numbers, the engagement, 1.1 million likes, 1.7, 1.8. Like, look, she used to have 21,000 people commenting.
Now, not only has her music been under fire, but also her personal life. As recently, the internet has basically been attacking her for losing weight, which is very weird. As if you didn't know, Ice Spice has lost a huge amount of weight, obviously leading to her much healthier. However, some people have seen this just as an opportunity to attack her and even accuse her of being on Ozempic.
Ice Spice is currently receiving a lot of Ozempic allegations. For those who don't know, Ice Spice used to be a lot thicker, but has recently lost a lot of weight in a very short time. She now looks very thin, and it got people speculating on her using Ozempic. Her comments on her Instagram are flooded comments about her using Ozempic and that thick ice was better. The allegations got so bad that Ice Spice had to post a workout routine and claims it is all natural, to show she is actually working hard for her body. But people are not buying it due to the fact of a short period of time it took for her to lose all the weight.
So yeah, very weird that people are shaming her for losing weight. Anyways, let's move on to the late performance that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So Ice Spice's late arrival at the Wildlands Festival in Queensland, Australia on New Year's Eve caused a lot of frustration, especially considering the high ticket prices. Fans had paid up to $400 to see her, but she showed up nearly 30 minutes late to a 25-minute set, which meant she only performed for about 5 minutes. This wasn't just about a short delay, it's about the fact that fans had invested both money and time to see her live, some possibly traveling long distances or rearranging plans to attend. For many, this was a rare opportunity to catch Ice Spice in person, and to be left disappointed like that can feel like a huge letdown. When an artist is late, it shows a lack of respect for the fans who made the effort to be there, and for an emerging star like Ice Spice, these moments are critical. The way you treat your audience directly impacts your reputation, and mishaps like this can affect fan loyalty and trust moving forward. In response to the backlash, Wildlands Festival organizers issued a statement on Instagram addressing the situation. "We understand that Ice Spice's delayed arrival caused some disappointment. Managing a stacked festival means that we have to be extremely firm with set times. We had a strict curfew of 12:30 and need to ensure that the final act went on stage on time so everyone could enjoy the New Year's Eve countdown." After hearing the venue's response, many social media users expressed their gratitude for recognizing the rapper's entitled behavior. "She's disrespectful, so good on Wildlands," one user said after hearing the venue's response. "All venues should do this when artists are late," another said. "Them pulling the plug on her was iconic," a third commented. So yeah, obviously very disappointing behavior from someone who is already on a downfall. And I really think the end of her career is very soon, as she cannot catch a break from the public eye. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of her tragic downfall. Will she survive or completely fall off? Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.